Hello, this is Carolyn at Carolyn's Paper Therapy, and I'm back this evening to show you the gratitude pockets that I've made. I did an introductory video that was the last one before this, and I'm making these little gratitude pockets like you see right here from the Silver and Sparkles Fall Gratitude Junk Journal digital kit. And as I explained in the first video, I took the pages that were two to a page and then folded them in half to make these little pockets. And I'm going to show you this one, and then I will put two together on camera, and then I'll show you the rest of them I've made. I think I have a dozen. I'm in a little gratitude group at church. And so I thought, once I had this idea and put it together like this, I thought it might be a fun thing to make one for each of the people that come to that meeting, and be a little project for them the next week. So what I did was I took that and glued it on two sides and made a pocket. And inside the pocket is a gratitude prompt. This one says, write about a friend that you're grateful for. And you can write on both sides and also on the back of the pocket. A lot of times you'll see gratitude journals that have prompts in them, and so these are just something a little different to think about. And I've taken the other ephemera from the kit, which was meant to go in a journal, and made kind of a collage on the front of each pocket. Also, I put on each pocket a cross paper clip. I got these a long time ago, and I thought they might be another special little token to put on here. They can be removed and used. This one has some lace on the bottom, cheesecloth, one of the sayings from the kit, and a leaf. And so I'm going to put two of these together on camera, and then I'll show you all the rest of them. Everything I'm using, all the paper items, have already been inked around with my vintage photo ink. I like that look. And what I do on this is just glue on the two sides pretty close to the edge, because you want that card to go down inside. So this one is ready to decorate, and I already have it all planned out. So I'm just going to that glue gun stopped. I can't believe it. Anyway, I'm going to glue this lace across the bottom. And the cheesecloth is just, I just kind of tack it on there just a little bit, because this other stuff all goes on top. So we're going to have this leaf and a saying. I'll get those glued down. This is a very simple project. You can do with it however much or little that you want to do. You could add dangles and pearls and all kinds of things on here. I've kept them pretty simple, although there are quite a few layers on here. I put a bow on each one, and the cross paper clip up here in the right hand corner. And the paper that goes down in this one is, what is something special, unique, or extraordinary about yourself? We can even be grateful about things about ourselves, because the different characteristics that we have, and talents and things that we share are all gifts from God, and we want to be thankful for those. So there is that one. And I have another one up here that I'm going to do. Each one is a little bit different. And then, of course, I decorate each one differently. I'm not copying any designs or anything. It's just, I love to collage and make covers for journals. And so these are perfect for that. You could take these if you were doing a journal with the kit and making the larger journal. You could put these down as pockets in the journal. Even glue them on 3 sides and have a side pocket and the top pocket. So these can be used in your larger journal if you choose to make the larger kit journal in this kit. Okay, let's see. On this one, I just cut a piece of doily and I'll tack that down on here. Let it hang over the bottom just a little bit. And then I wanted to use the pumpkins. And today is a good day. And these sayings, I just ripped them. I kind of like that look, and so that's what I went with on them. I put a bow up here in this corner. Once you have all the pieces and parts cut out and everything inked and everything, these go together really quickly. And we'll add our cross paper clip up here. I got these on Amazon. I saw a video and someone had used one, so every time I do that, if I'm watching a video and they use a product that I want to remember to get, I pause the video, go over to Amazon and put it in my cart. The problem is I need to write down what the idea was that I was going to use it for, because then the thing comes in the mail and I have no idea what I was going to do with it because I've moved on to 50 other things. So, okay, there's pocket number 3, and I'll just show you these others that I've done. This one says inside, what has been the best thing about being the age that you are? I'm 75. Most of you are younger, I'm sure. And gosh, I'd have to think about what are the best things. I guess one of the best things about getting older is that the pressure comes off as far as trying to fit in with the crowd or anything like that. You can just do your own thing and be your own person. That's definitely a benefit of getting older. On this one, I used some green lace that a friend hand dyed for me. This is a tag out of the kit. I like to put things on at angles. Tied a bow in the top of it. I put the cross on the tag on this one. Everything will be okay, and the little house with pumpkins and just a little piece of lace. This one has inside, what was the positive outcome that came out of a difficult experience? I could talk all day on that one. We've all had lots of difficult experiences, and the trick is to let it make you grow rather than make you angry and carry a grudge. So that's a thing to be grateful for if you're able to do that. I used one of the sayings in the kit, gratitude turns what we have into enough. There's some cheesecloth underneath here, just kind of sticking out the edges. One of the square leaf little pieces, and this layered on top, a layer of lace and a layer of trim, and our pretty bow. I kind of decide the pieces that I want on there, and then I just start tucking in all these other. I have this pile over here. I'll bring some of it over for you to see. This is what I'm working out of. It's just a pile. and I just pull out things that look good on what I'm working on. And messy. I'm messy. It's a messy pile. The longer I work, the worse it gets. Okay. Now this one has a tree in the background. Inside the pocket says, describe 5 ways you can show gratitude without saying thank you. That's an interesting one. So I have some green cheesecloth, and this comes from Amazon, and in the wedding section, they have these long gauze kind of table runners, and they are wonderful for these projects and come in several different colors. You might want to check that out because it's a cheap way to get your cheesecloth. I've layered this with Be Grateful Every Day and a leaf and a little piece of lace. This is a piece of doily underneath and my bow. Let's see, this one says, what's something or someone that makes you feel safe? We all need somebody or something, that place or something that makes us feel safe and warm. I've got a piece of doily under here and lace on the bottom. This is a tag. I tied the bow on the tag and I kind of flipped up the tag to make it shorter. I could have just cut it off. Put some trim across it and you are enough. This one here has inside, it's kind of fun looking to see what's inside. Write about a family member that you're grateful for. I think sometimes these prompts make you think about things that you're grateful for that you wouldn't always come to mind. And so it teaches us to look for the good in everything. I've got a tag on this one again with the bow tied in the top. This quote about Piglet, notice that even though he had a very small heart, it could hold a rather large amount of gratitude. And this is a swing hanging from a branch. I thought these were just perfect because it's fall time, and I decided not to make a journal, and this was a lot more fun. Not quite as long, doesn't take quite as long to make something pretty. This one says, what are 2 things you like about yourself? Again, all of our characteristics come from God, and we need to be easy on ourselves too and be grateful for the gifts that He gave us. This one has a little belly band down the center, some trim on the bottom, double layer. One of the circles glued on the front of the belly band, and then tucked inside is when we focus on our gratitude, the tide of disappointment goes out and the tide of love rushes in. That's a nice visualization. Okay, and I've got 3 more. Describe something beautiful that is outside of your window. Outside my kitchen window, I have a butterfly bush and a little bird bath and some sedum and some hummingbird vine. And I've had hummingbirds and butterflies and little birds and all kinds of things outside my window, and I planned it that way. I like to stand there and watch nature. Let's see, on this one I layered the cheesecloth, a couple of strips of lace and doily across. This is one of the belly band pieces that I just tore part off of. Layered on small steps every day, and a bow. This one has inside, what is your favorite place in your home and why? My mother has a beautiful kind of a burgundy velvet settee set, antique set that's in a corner in her family room, and that's her favorite spot in the house because in the evening when the sun sets, it glows in on that corner, and it is a beautiful corner. Everything matches, beautiful lamps and things that match the settee, and it is a beautiful sight to see. On this one I have layered some doily. It's kind of a peach color doily. Some of that belly band. Gratitude changes everything, and I took one of the little tabs in the kit and glued it on the top of that, punched a hole, and tied my ribbon there. And last but not least, this one says, how is your life more positive today than it was a year ago? Every storm we go through, eventually the sun comes back out. We may go back into another storm, but hopefully it's a different storm. So we could be thankful for the sun coming back out after the storms always. I have some cheesecloth and some hand-dyed, this is kind of like crocheted edging on a napkin. This is a wonderful day. I have never seen this one before. Maya Angelou said that. I put some trim on there, and this is part of our ripped part of our belly band tucked in under there. Just a layer and some more ribbon. So this is my set. I have 12. That should be enough for our meeting. And I really enjoyed making these, and I hope that you might think of making some of these or something similar. And you can use any kit. You could use roses or anything. And you could even still use these same sayings and prompts to tuck inside. So they can be seasonal, or they could be more in the pink colors. The possibilities are endless with these. And like I said, when you make these, if you make up a bunch of them and don't give them away, then you have these to use as pockets in your journals. If you want to, you can either tuck them inside another pocket, or you can glue them down on the page. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making these. It was just kind of an idea I had when I couldn't do what I had planned to do. So those are usually the best kind of ideas. So I'll be back before you know it, and I'll see you soon.